Hi everyone, it's Wednesday, 8 o'clock, and welcome to Spirit Talk Live.
I'm not sure who should talk first.
I don't know.
Hey Paul. Hey Jane.
Hi everybody, good to see you all. Alice, you absolutely nailed that beginning. I always seem to mess it up, but well done.
You did very well. Yes, you did better than I do.
My stones.
Well, we better say hello to everyone that's coming on. We got Jane Clark. Hi, Jane. Hi, Trevor, if you're watching as well in the background. And hello to Lou.
And hello to Sally.
Coming on. Yeah. Rudy Perez.
Stephanie and Don.
Tammy.
Hi, everyone.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, even my mother is on tonight. Hello, mother.
Oh, that's nice.
Lovely to see you, Mum. Good to see you. She hasn't been too well. She hasn't been too well with her back, so it's good to see her on. So, guys, we are doing live readings tonight.
We are.
Straight in. We really are. We're going to be back next week with another great guest. So, but for now, we thought we'd give you all guys a treat because it kind of went down really well on Christmas Eve. Oh, well, it wasn't Christmas Eve. Almost a couple of nights before the Christmas. I'm talking nonsense. I'll shut up. Shall we get on with it?
Sure. Let's do it.
So also, I better just say to people how it's going to work. So I think everyone knows now how Jane works about asking a question. Alice and I work very similar, don't we, Alice?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
And what else? Anything else we need to say before we start working? I know my mind's just gone, so I know I've got spirit coming in. Don't forget to share, guys, as well. We are giving away another free reading this evening. Alice, I think it's your turn. For the free reading.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
And it's half-hour free reading. And any questions? And also, guys, don't forget, if there's anything or anybody you'd like to see or anything, any subjects you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comments after the show. Or on our Facebook pages or our YouTube pages. But otherwise, shall we start, guys? Shall we get working with spirit?
Yes, let's do it.
Yes.
Okay, who wants to go first? See, it's easy for me. I'm just going to say ladies first, you know.
I don't mind.
Alice can go.
I don't mind.
Yeah. I volunteer, Alice.
You volunteer, Alice?
Yes.
Do you hear that?
I'm the director, remember?
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You're too good at that, Jane.
I know.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me see. Okay.
So while you're tuning in, I would just say to people, if you believe this contact is for you, I'm going to share the link in the comments. Please drop in, but only come in if you think this link is for you. Okay, guys?
Okay. I've actually got a mother coming forward. And as she's coming forward here, I feel there was definitely cancer that she had. I'm also getting taken around the tummy region, all around the abdominal region. I feel there was cancer, problems with the stomach. I also can see the tummy being quite distended as well. And now I'm starting to see it a little bit more. This lady didn't have grey hair. She had kind of brown color hair. So she wasn't grey. And her hair looks actually quite thick as well, but it's short. and it's got a kink to it. But as she's coming forward, I feel that she talks about a daughter, but she's got a daughter. So I don't know if the daughter's on tonight or daughter-in-law. But I know she talks about a daughter or her daughter-in-law, and she's also I thought I heard the name Annie or Anne there as well. But this is what I'm kind of picking up just now. Is there anybody understanding any of this?
Yeah, so I've got Facebook user saying yes. Hi, Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a Facebook user saying yes. Can you let us know your name as well? Because you're coming up as Facebook user. You must be coming through in one of the other groups. Because we have so many different destinations that we go into. We can't always stream. Facebook doesn't allow us to see everyone's name. You have to give permission to Facebook in your settings. So I've got Sally here. So Sally's coming in straight away. Look at this. Okay, great.
Hi, Sally.
Hiya.
Hi, Sally. Hi there. Hi, darling. Hiya. Can you understand this at all, Sally? What
No,
I've just said?
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm just.
You're just coming on to say hello.
I just followed what you said and just come up. Sorry.
Oh, so
I don't know what I'm doing.
okay. Okay, well, Lou might be able to take this. So,
Yeah,
Lou, if you want to come
yeah.
on, please come on.
Katrina, come on.
Yeah, so sorry. All right, so I'm going to drop you
Okay,
out for
take me off.
now.
Yeah, please.
I'll see you soon. So Emma can take everything apart from the cancer part. Lou believes. Where's the link? Okay, I'm going to post it again. It's going into the Facebook groups, depending on where you're watching from, Tanya. Copy. I'm just going to paste it into. It's on Paul Bannister Medium. I believe it will go through to yours as well, Jane. It's on.
Yes, correct.
Yours. It's on Sparkle of Light Spiritual Medium as well, which is Alice's. Let me just paste that in again. You should be able to see it. Here we go. So I've just shared it into the comments again. So have a look at the comment section and it should see it coming up. Okay, we've got Lou coming in now.
Okay. I'm just.
Hi, Lou.
Hi,
Hi, Lou.
Hi, Lou.
Hiya, you're right.
Hi. Yeah. Hi. Can you understand everything I just said?
well, I didn't hear the last bit because I've just been trying to get through to the studio, but somebody with cancer in the stomach, sister-in-law, which would be me, or daughter-in-law, should I say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just go over it again. Okay. I felt it was a mother I had with me. Okay. Or a mother-in-law. Would that make
Mother-in-law.
sense?
Mother-in-law, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I also I know that she's giving me here. The tummy was quite distended. I also feel there was cancer with this lady. She wanted to speak to a daughter or a daughter-in-law, and I can actually. I'm starting to see her a little bit more now because I'm asking her to step a bit closer to me. And she's not got grey hair though, Lou. Okay?
No, she dyed it brown.
That's fine, okay, because I was seeing the oh, there you are. Sorry, there you are.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I can see. So I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at her as well. So so just bear with me, okay? Because she showed me this, and she'd quite a good thick head of hair here as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
now
with a bit cool.
Now I don't know if the name Anne would mean anything to you.
That's a middle name.
Okay, because I could hear that, not as clear as I would have liked to, but I could hear it. So I'm just asking her to keep coming forward because I actually feel with her. There's a gentleman behind her encouraging her to. It's okay,
Yeah.
you know. I feel she was either quite shy in her life, you know, or she's just a little bit unsure, or maybe she's never done this.
She's new to all this.
Yeah, that's fine because I feel she's a little bit unsure, you know, and she's asking, you know, is it, you know, am I doing, you know, what should I be doing here, you know? But I know there's a gentleman behind her. I'm not sure who he is just now, but it's just this lady I'm bringing forward because she wants to speak to you. Was this a cremation by any chance?
No.
This lady? No. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. That's fine. Well, can I just also bring in as well? Is it yourself that's having problems with the electrics in the house, or a cooker, or a microwave, or something like that?
No.
Right. Okay.
Oh, actually, yeah, my oven.
Yeah, okay, that's
Yeah.
fine, because she was just, I asked her to give me another piece of proof that she's around you, okay?
Yeah.
And this is what she gave me, okay?
Oh, bless her.
So it was like a cooker or a microwave or something that I was feeling, but I could just see this was quite strong, that she knows about this. There's also a dog connecting with her in spirit as well, and it's a small dog that's with her too. And the dog had passed before your mother-in-law passed, and she says it nearly broke her heart. Do you understand this as well?
Yeah.
You know, she was very attached to the animal. But as she's coming forward, sorry, is there twins in your family as well? Or do you understand the twins?
Yeah,
The
I
twins.
would.
Yeah,
I would.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I do.
twins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know as well she talks about two brothers as well. Okay, so I don't know if she's got two brothers in spirit or two brothers here, or it's a brother and brother-in-law, but she's talking about this as well.
Yeah, she's got a brother in spirit.
Okay. There's another one as well, though, because it's either a brother or a brother-in-law that she's talking about, who is still alive.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm just asking here why she's just said. I just said to her, why are you coming through? What would you like me to say? And she says, "Oh, I don't know, dear. This is all very new. This is all very new to me." And then she's turning, looking at this other man, and she's saying, "What should I be saying? What should I be saying?"
Oh.
Do you know? Is this? Would you understand? This being her father. He's taller than her. I'm not sure if this is her father or not.
She has got a father. She has got a father-in-law. Yeah.
He's much taller than her, though. He's much, and he has got grey hair. Okay, and he's very slim. He's very slim because he's standing and she's a lot smaller than him. Okay, so she's kind of looking at him for a little bit of reassurance. But I would like to say that as she's coming forward, she's just said March is quite a difficult month. Okay, or was March a difficult month for her?
Yes.
Okay, because she makes me feel quite a bit quite sad around March. Okay, she's just said I'm keeping an eye on you all. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on you all, but she said that she's been closely around you recently, because there's been a shed of tears in the home, and it's with you. Okay, and she says that she has been around. Now, do you know what she's just shown me? I don't know if you've been reading something or you were looking at photographs, but she's shown me you're looking at something and then getting quite upset about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And she says that she was around you. She was actually, was this in your bedroom by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's just shown me her standing. You're sitting, she's standing, but she had her hand on your shoulder. Okay.
Oh, bless. Yeah.
Okay. And this lady was very supportive to everyone in the family when she was here. Okay.
Yeah.
And she didn't like. She said nobody likes being unwell, but for me, I didn't like to put anybody out. Okay.
That's true.
you
Yeah,
know,
true.
and I found that very difficult, but I feel very blessed that people love me enough to care, to be there for me. I feel she had some insecurities in herself. Okay, all right. And I feel this stems a little bit back to when she was younger. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But she's a sweet, loving little soul that's here, and I feel that she did care for her mother. Okay, so I don't know who this lady is, but she's shown me the caring of a lady which I feel as a mother or a grandmother that was like a mother to her, and she nursed her to the end of her life. Would you understand that?
I'm unsure because I didn't know then.
Okay, because she's giving me this, and she's just saying someone did that for her. Okay,
Yeah.
and she's very grateful for that attention that she got. She's also said put the photograph up on the mantelpiece. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And that's really the way she's just said it. Put the photograph up on the mantelpiece. So it must be something higher up that, or a photograph that you've been thinking about putting up, but you've not done it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bookcase. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can I say as well? Do you understand where the two grandchildren come in?
Yeah.
Are they two girls? Because I've seen girls.
I've got a girl and a boy.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, she's just giving me the two grandchildren, where she's around the two grandchildren. Okay.
Oh, bless.
All right. Okay. So please take her love, and please also take her reassurance that she's not left you. She's still with you. And also, in her words, not mine, but she's saying, try and pick yourself up a bit. Okay. All right. Okay. And she's talking about you getting out a little bit more in the fresh air. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And she's not talking about nights out or anything like that, but she's talking about you getting out into the fresh air, and just having a walk. Okay.
Yeah.
And she said she knows that your back or your hips been giving you problems as well. Okay. But she's saying every day it will get better. Every day you will get stronger. But she's wanting you, and this is not my words, but she's just wanting you to try and make more of an attempt here. Okay. She wants you to fight back. She wants you to fight back. Okay. She wants you to fight back. Okay. Fight back on yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Because she said you deserve to be happy, and you deserve to be strong. She doesn't want you going back the way. She wants you going forward. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll leave her love with you, Lou, and thank you so much.
Sweetheart.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless you. Thank you.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Lou. Before you go
Thank you.
anywhere, Lou, I was gonna ask, is there anything you'd like to ask Jane? There's a reason why I'm doing this, and I will reveal it all later. Is there anything you'd like to ask Jane on that contact? I'll put you on the spot now, haven't I?
Yeah, yeah.
Both of us.
I don't know what to say. Can you just put me on the spot?
Yeah, I have. There was a reason why I asked it, but I don't want to reveal too much.
All right, then. I'm on the right track in my spiritualism.
Oh.
As soon as you asked that, my voice is just terrible today. As soon as you asked that, I heard that, yes, you definitely are. There is something, so Spirit is showing me, so terrible. Spirit is showing me that there's something like up here that you need to do. So if you were to look at if you're on your phone or your laptop, that like right here, but there's something up in the corner or something a little bit higher up out of reach that you need to head towards, which will be part of your spiritual journey. It's like if you had a key to your house, you can't get into your house without the key. So whatever this is, it's a key to your spiritual journey.
Right.
It's like a must-have, they're saying. It's a must-have. I don't know what it is, but I think that you'll accelerate to it quite quickly.
Yeah, probably change the medium that you sit in circle with, because he's not very good.
Yeah, maybe. Not really.
Lou sits in my
Never.
circle. Yeah, in case you're wondering. So yeah, that's good news then, Lou. You're on the right track. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
You are.
Thank
you are.
you.
And yeah, you're going to reach wherever the it is quite quickly.
Oh, lovely.
Check is in the post, Jane. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
coming on, Lou. Thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
So we've got a couple of ladies backstage in the green room. Shall we do that for you, Jane? And then I'll go for my contact. I've got somebody trying to come through for me already.
Sure.
So we're going to go for Tammy first because she's new to the show. Hi, Tammy.
Hi,
Where are you coming in from?
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Oh, love that. That is great. That is great. Well, welcome all the way over from America. Tammy, Jane is in Canada and we're both in the UK. So it's lovely to. Is this your first time on Spiritual Talk?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay. Please let your friends know about us. We're live every Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay. So what is your question? Because you're going to be working with Jane. So what is your question for Jane?
How do I get in more touch with my spirituality as far as like connection, my intuition, and my loved ones?
I think this is like a question for all of us, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. Go for it, Paul.
Oh, yeah, am I going first? Am I? I was going first. Okay.
Well,
now,
you're more experienced than I am, so both you and Alice are more experienced.
I'm assuming, Tammy.
So,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. I don't accept that because we're all. I believe everyone is on the same level, really.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Tammy, I'm assuming you sit in circle already. Do you sit in circle?
No.
You don't have any kind of. So obviously today online development is where it's at. There's a lot of circles, people online offering free circles. I noticed over.
Oh yeah, I do have like a website, a group that I belong to.
Yeah.
Not the kind you want to belong to, but yeah.
So for me, always is meditation. Meditation is the key to unlocking your own development. Okay, there's two aspects to your mediumship. There's the technical side in terms of being able to be a medium, understanding how to connect, etc. Then there's your own self-development. And for me, meditation is crucial. So you normally find a lot of people will go so far with their mediumship, then they'll tend to plateau because they haven't developed the other side of themselves. So you need to spiritually grow as well. And what do I mean by spiritually growing? Because becoming more spiritual, it means so many different things to so many different people. For me, it's about letting go of past traumas, potentially going into past lives, but that's controversial because you can't prove it. That's the problem with past lives. So for me personally, it's about sometimes when we meditate, we will experience or see past lives or even experiences we've had within this life. And by viewing these experiences with the adult mind, because a lot of our traumas happen as a child, so it's the child mind that processes these experiences. So once it's viewed by the adult mind, it helps almost to dissolve that. Now, some people say you need to feel the pain that you went through. I don't subscribe to that. I believe it's a matter of just letting it go, just acknowledging it and letting it go. Okay. I've had my own experiences with that, so I can speak from experience with that. And you will find by working on yourself, and there's many examples throughout mediumship of people that have gone off and meditated and just focused on their meditation and self-growth. They've come back to mediumship and they've really jumped ahead because they've worked on themselves. They become that clearer channel. I hope that makes sense.
Yep, that sure.
Okay. Anyone else want to add some more onto that?
I agree with what Paul says, Tammy, but I also feel that to build a relationship up and get closer to spirit world, you have to be disciplined to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have to build a relationship up between you and spirit world and get to know them. get close to them, so that you can sit even without meditating and close your eyes and speak to them, not vocally, but inwardly.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be there. They'll be there.
Yeah.
And you can just sit and have a conversation with them, and then they'll take you on a journey if they want to, or they'll show you things, or they'll teach you things.
Absolutely.
But to get to that point, you have to sit in that power with Spirit World. And you have to build up that intuition. Yeah, your own intuition. We have to build up that soul to soul with each other. And I know with experience, there's many people that will say, you know, Spirit have left me, you know, I'm not getting anything anymore. When is the last time, you know, you've actually sat with Spirit World? When is the last time you've took that time, even if it was only 15 minutes, but you took the time to actually be with them? So you have to, it's a two-way process, you know, you know, and I feel if you dedicate that, then you will receive.
I try, you know,
you will receive. But when we don't do that, then you know there is no point in saying, then, you know, how can I build that? Because there's no magic wand to this. It takes time, it takes dedication, it takes patience.
Yeah, and that's what I struggle with.
Yeah, but don't beat yourself up with that, Tammy. If you're struggling, it's because you're not quite right already. So don't beat yourself up on that.
I think the grief gets in the way.
Oh gosh,
yeah. Well, grief is, but also working with Spirit World will help your grief in many ways. Okay, because they don't want you to be in pain. They don't want you suffering.
Right.
They do want to help you. They do want to help you. So ask for that help, Tammy.
Okay.
Okay. I hope that helps.
Yeah.
Did you want to add to that, Jane?
No, you all basically said it. You know, it's just practice. You know, trust, confidence, not beating yourself up if you're not connecting. As you know, because right now we're in a now society, like everything. You get everything now, and with Spirit World, you know, sometimes you don't get things right away. That they will. I found for me that if I, like Alice said, if I try to really hard connect, they will actually disconnect. And when my mind is elsewhere, I always say that Spirit loves talking to me when I'm brushing my teeth. I'm not even thinking about connecting, you know, but as soon as I'm brushing my teeth, thinking about each tooth, Spirit will start talking.
Each tooth?
Oh yeah, I think about each tooth. I'm like, okay.
It's all coming out now, Jane. We know what you do for entertainment now.
What? I'm a comedian. I love to make people laugh, right? So, but also when we're laughing, we're raising our vibration.
Absolutely.
And then it's easier for Spirit to communicate with us.
Yeah. Keep smiling, Tammy.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for coming on. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, bless. It can be a struggle when we're trying to develop and communicate, especially if we have that personal loss as well.
Frustrating.
Yeah, it is. Okay, we're gonna go. We've got 4 people waiting in the background. We'll do one more, but we'll come back to you guys. So be patient. Also, I'm going to do a link in a minute. It might be for you as well. So let us know. You can still comment in the private chat, or we'll still be able to see it. Okay, so we're going to bring up who was next in line. It was Sulis. Hello, Sulis. How you doing? You're live. How are you doing?
Hi, Sulis.
All the way from Germany. Hello, Sulis.
Mons, hi Jane, Alice, and Paul. It's the second time to be here for me, and I have 2 children. So last week I asked about my son. Now I'm asking about my daughter. Her name is Verena. That is Verena. She is 11, and when she was 3, she was diagnosed with PSH. If you know about this autoimmunity disorder.
Okay.
It's purpura. I think it's HSP in English.
I know. Yeah, I know what it is. I've heard of it. Yes.
Something. And so she got blue spots on her joints, and there was this viral infection. I don't know, and it was triggered, and nobody knows why, and there is no medications. What I'm asking now is if I need to book a healing session for her, especially because right now I know quite a few healers, but I really don't know which one I should book, and if I should.
Can I just say something? Stop you right there. In terms of booking how to choose a healer or someone, you know, when you're looking out there for people, you know, we all have the capability to heal. And I think it's really important that people are empowered to know that we all have that gift of healing. Now, the power of prayer for me is so important. The power of your intention is so important. And if that in itself is such a large piece of information, I'm not getting my words out right here, what I'm trying to describe, but it's empowering for you to know that you as a mother can also send her a lot of healing.
Yes.
Okay, through the power of prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry, carry on for this. I interrupted you.
Yeah, it's all right. I appreciate it. Sometimes I really don't know exactly what I have to say, but I think you know what I mean. I'm just still concerned, although I know that I should think positive. And things have been improving ever since, and she doesn't really show any blue spots anymore. But when was it? Last year she got corona, and I saw some little blue spots on her knees, legs, but not severe and not many. So I guess there is still this reaction. I really don't know if she, okay. That is actually my question. Is her body strong enough to improve itself now, the older she gets?
Okay, so basically what you're saying is, will she grow out of it from childhood into adulthood? Will she grow out of this auto deficiency thing, this autoimmune disorder? Does that make sense?
Yes. Is that for me?
Yeah, because I'm getting so it keeps breaking up. So I think that's what she's saying, Jane.
Oh, yes. I actually knew somebody that had HSP.
Okay.
She did grow out of it. The lady that I knew, it did leave her body. So with your daughter, all I see is a little girl. I know you said she's 11. So, but I see a little girl super happy, you know, jumping around, dancing, having such a good time that I feel like she's going to, Spirit's saying to me that it's like she's going to bounce the disease out of her. Although it's like an autoimmune disease, I agree with Paul that we can certainly heal ourselves on all levels. So to me, it feels like your daughter, the HSP, is not even, of course, it's affecting her in some ways, but I just see her vibrantly dancing, laughing, singing, you know, twirling, being the girly girl kind of thing, that it will, quote unquote, bounce out of her, is what Spirit is telling me.
Yeah, she's a happy girl.
Yes, I can see it. I can see and feel that. So to me, I feel like, yes, she will grow out of it. I just heard she doesn't, like, Spirit just said to me, she doesn't have a choice but to grow out of it.
So it is. Oh, thank God. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Of course, I will continue sending healings to her. So.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But yeah, because the biggest concern was regarding the kidneys, because she had to check her urine every couple of months to make sure that everything is okay with the
Yep.
kidneys.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah.
But
So
we are not doing it anymore. So it was a long time ago.
the other thing I would suggest also, there's a lot of groups online that will.
I think that was it.
Yeah. Well, but there is a lot of groups out there that will pray collectively for people.
I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm not hearing you.
Oh, sorry. Well, watch this on catch up. So, but there is a lot of groups out there where you can go online and put your daughter's name in a prayer group, and these people will pray for your daughter. Okay, and not just
Which
for your
group?
daughter.
Sorry, because I lost you for a few seconds.
Yeah, there's a okay. There's a lot of groups online that are specifically for healing prayers where you can add your daughter's name, and there's a collective of healers that will pray for your daughter. Okay. So have a look online for these groups. I can't think of anything off my head. I know the International Healing Fellowship, they do one. But there's many more out there. Okay, so to have a little Google and a search, but there's many people out there that would do that. Okay,
Oh, it sounds great. Thank you so much for the information.
pleasure.
And thank you.
Take care. Bye, Sunis.
Bye.
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 Okay. So I'm going to work. We have got a lot of people just jumping in. And what we don't want to do, guys, is get down to people just jumping on. We want to bring context through because we got a lot of people watching. Okay. So I'm going to start to work and bring my contact through. Guys, can you run the desk for me? Is that all right?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Okay. So I've got a couple of contacts that are trying to come in again. So yeah, absolutely. Jane's asked a great question, actually. Jane Clark, can you see that?
I can.
Oh,
we both clicked on it.
yeah, I think so. There you go.
Do you want me to read it?
Please.
Okay. Hi, all. Do you think that you can feel the loved one's energy well? For instance, giving a reading on a one-to-one rather than online. Regards, Trevor.
For distance, giving a reading rather than for me, I used to think, Trevor, I got to be honest, this is Trevor, this will be Jane's partner. I used to think that it wasn't possible, but as I've worked online a lot, it's got stronger and stronger. So yeah, and I can sit here and talk about many experiences. How about you, Alice? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I actually don't feel any difference between online and offline. I know some people do, but I don't feel the connection any different. You know,
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm gonna work my connection now because I've been sitting here for ages holding this gentleman at bay, and I know he's trying to come through, and he's been trying to come through for a little while. So if you could all listen, if you think this is for you, please put it in the chat so we can see it. The ladies are going to put it up on screen if it's you. If so, click on the link and come through. Okay, I've got a gentleman here. I know he would have had a lot of hospital visits to the hospital. Quite frankly, he wasn't very trusting of the doctors and the nurse. Well, not so much the nurses, but more the doctors. I know he's showing me different x-rays that he had to have. I know there's an issue with his breathing as well. He's talking about okay. He's talking about not listening to, not trusting the doctors, and then finding out later on that if he'd have acted sooner, it would have been more curable of what he had, and he wished he'd have listened to the doctors in the first place. He is a very funny man. He's making me laugh with his energy. He's very bubbly. He's very Lauren Barker, granddad. Okay, possibly. But he is, I'm going to say old school, Lauren. He's got old school ideas. And he didn't trust people very much. He wasn't very good at being trusted. Only those that were close to him. And only those that were close to him that really knew him as well. I know he would have had a cough because he's showing me the cough that we would have had. I think it's our dad. I know there's a brother as well because he's talking about the brother, if that's you, Sally. I know the brother isn't particularly, doesn't particularly get on with the family. Karen would be my, Karen's put, could be my puppet. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. I know the brother doesn't get on with the family, but he's talking about, oh, forgive me for saying this. He was against everything and everybody. There was a lot of anger issues with this gentleman as well. I know there's grandchildren because he makes me aware of the grandchildren. But frankly, when he was here, he wasn't the easiest man to get on with by his own admittance. I'm trying not to bring into my mind, because I know I've read for Sally before. I'm trying not to bring into my mind what I know already. Yeah, grumpy pants. Okay, grumpy pants. That's exactly how he comes across, Lauren. Grumpy pants. And it takes one to know one, he's just said. And that would be his, very much his banter. Takes one to know one, he's just said. It's that, I think. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. There's a bit of a dilemma at the moment within the family he's talking about. And there's a real dilemma. And it's not a bad dilemma, but you're split on this opinion. Some of you are saying one thing, some of you are saying another. Do you understand this? There's a conundrum or a dilemma within the family because he's talking about it. Okay. Lauren, if you understand this, but he could be funny, could be my granddad, Serena. Do you understand this information about there's a dilemma within the family with my brother? Okay. And you're split, you have a split opinion. Can I tell you you're all wrong? Okay, because that's his attitude. And I also feel that if okay, you're all wrong, and you're not looking at it from the right perspective. It's my dad's ashes. It's I can't say some of the things he'd say. He really is making me tickle here. I know he was a real man's man because he makes me aware he's a real man's man. He wouldn't have been particularly polite, shall we say, to the ladies. Okay, he could be quite abrupt at times. Again, I did warn you that he is a man of a certain generation. He makes me aware of that. Also, he's talking about one of you has lost their glasses, their reading glasses, because you couldn't find them today because he's talking about it. Yes, very. Okay. One of you, I know the family, but one of you's lost their reading glasses because he's talking about it. And you keep swearing because you keep losing the glasses as well. You keep cursing under your voice. Okay. I've just heard. Yes, that's me. I've just heard the name Emma. So because I've read for you guys, I'm trying not to, and sometimes I find this really interesting. I try to go out and give different people readings and messages, but this gentleman's coming a different way. He's gone about it a different way. If you can come in, that would be great. I think I've got Sally here. I've got Sally here. She was here. She's disappeared in the background. If you want to come in, Sally, Emma, or Lou, I don't mind. You're all related. That would be great. He's talking. Yeah, he keeps talking about just those frustrations. You're all seeing. Oh, he's just said you're all like your mum. You're all like your mum. Can you send me the link, please? Okay, I'm going to stick that link in there. It should be able to. There's talk about someone nicking some money, or there's someone accused of stealing money. Would you understand this? And forgive me, I believe it's around your brother. There was some accusations about someone stealing money. Can you see the links, guys? I've just put that into there. Sally's put yes. Oh, Lauren Barker's put yes for my brother. I'm just going to keep going then, so we make sure I've got the right person with me. Okay. Also, would you understand there was a problem with finance with your brother, with the finance of the car, financing the car? Yes, I've tried. I can't get in. Okay. there was a problem with finance, and I believe the brother became very unpopular because he tried to fund it in different ways. Tried to fund the car in different ways. It keeps taking me to April for a birthday as well. We wouldn't know. Okay. Sally's on. Let's get Sally. I'm gonna try Sally, see if she understands this, Lauren.
Can you
Hi,
hear me?
Hiya.
Hiya.
Hi, Dad's talking about your brother having a car that was financed, and he didn't pay for it the right way. Tried to pay for it in different ways because he struggled for money at one point, and there was accusations of money being stolen, and it was quite a difficult time within the family.
Yeah.
I've literally just said, forgive me for saying this in public. I'm trying to dumb it down what he's just said. He literally just said it could be a bit of a toe rag. I'm so sorry to air that in public. He is also okay. Okay. There's been a situation going on with your brother at this moment in time. I don't know if you're still in contact.
No, none of us talked to him.
All right, not half. Okay. Okay. Again, I don't want to be controversial live on a live stream.
It's fine, I don't.
I can't. I'm just going to say, I feel like you're doing the right thing anyway. Just best leave him to do it to carry on doing what he's doing. Okay, I'm very much getting aware of that. It's also, I believe, it's one of the grandchildren. There's a birthday coming up. No. I know this is okay. I know this already, so I can't. He just said happy birthday to Paul. So I know it's tomorrow. Sorry, I'm friends with Paul, so I can't have that. But he's saying happy birthday for tomorrow. But there's also another birthday coming up in February he wants to acknowledge as well. There's one coming up in February as well that he wants to acknowledge, and I believe it's at the end of the month rather than the beginning of the month. Do you understand that?
Not February, no.
Okay, he's given me the 27th. He's taking me into the 27th. And I believe Lou knows this as well.
Read him out, no, yeah.
Yeah, I believe Lou, because I heard that Lou and Emma's put you up. Okay.
What is it?
I don't know, but he wants to acknowledge the Lou's put Jan. There's one in February because I can't take that away, and I'm being taken to Jan the 27th. Well, I can't lie. I got this February the 27th, so apologies if I got that wrong. Okay. Also, someone's in a doghouse as well. He's making me aware. That somebody else is in the doghouse, and I believe it's one of the grandchildren. They've done something wrong, and I believe this is for you, Sally.
Me?
One of your children have done something wrong recently. They were in a doghouse. You wasn't talking to them.
God, when are they not in the doghouse?
Okay.
They're doing something wrong.
I know he's been talked about recently because he's saying that someone mentioned him being granddad. Someone was talking about granddad recently because he was quite flattered. I also want to make an apology on air as well, live on air, that he does want to or wish he could have changed things. Again, I'm not going to air that in public. And he does wish things could have been different. Also, you used to have a bath in the sink.
When we was kids, yeah.
Wow. And also washing in the bath.
Yeah.
So no washing machine, washing in the bath.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Wowzers. Okay. Things are different now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Things are different now. Can I leave all the grandkids? Okay. Can I leave his love with you and your sisters?
Yeah.
When I said that, he also just said in my ear, and his son. I know it's going to be controversial, but he does love him.
Yeah, I know.
He'll always be his boy. Okay. Even for all his faults.
Yeah.
And again, I'm coming back to the April birthday. Would you understand the April birthday he keeps trying to take me to? Do you know when people put you on the spot with birthdays, it's a bit of a...
I'm shocking with birthdays. Katrina.
No, you're the right person. I'm talking to the right person.
No, I don't know.
I did that on a demonstration once. I did a demonstration
April.
recently for cancer research, and I said to this gentleman, I've got your dad here, and I gave him the date and the month of his dad's birthday, and he went, no, can't take that. At the break, he did come over and say, yes, Paul, that was my dad's birthday, but he couldn't take it initially.
That's how I am.
Don't worry. I'm going to leave. Also, someone has been at the moment struggling with their bones. I want to say the bone marrow or the bones. There's something going on. They're under treatment, and to look out for their joints at the moment. Okay, to look after themselves. He's talking about. Okay, all right, great grandson. I'll leave his love with you. Thank you for working with me. Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sally.
You.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. So we've still got lots of people in the background. Did you want to go again, Alice, or do you want to go, Jane?
I can go. Doesn't matter. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I've got Deb in the background. I've got Karen White in the background that I'm going to add now. Hello. How you doing?
Hi, Karen.
Hi,
Do you have a
Welcome
question?
to Spiritual Talk.
thank
Yes.
you very much. It's my first time here, so it's been great.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
Is that a Scottish accent?
It certainly is,
Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant.
definitely.
Whereabouts are you from, Karen?
I am from a little place called Forfar, which is close to Dundee.
Oh, yeah, I
Um,
know it. I know it.
Yep. So that's
Beautiful
where I
part
am.
of the world.
So
There's a big, am I right in saying there's a big Buddhist center in the mountains around there somewhere? Up near,
oh, could be up, sort of not as far up as Inverness, but up.
no, it's not that far. It's near, it's not far.
Samuel
from
Ling. Is it Samuel Ling?
I don't know. Is it near Lockerbie? It's not far from Lockerbie.
Yeah, there is like that way. There is.
Was there?
Is it Samuel Ling? I think
It's
I
worth
can't
a day
remember.
out. It is worth a
Yeah,
day
it's
out.
amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I've
Thank
been
you for
to
the
it.
education.
Yeah, you drive around a corner and it's beautiful Scottish countryside, and there you would not expect to see a Tibetan temple sitting
That's
there.
right.
I need to go see it.
You need
No,
to
it's
go-
really nice.
absolutely.
Really nice.
Brilliant.
So, what is your question?
My question is, I've done some mediumship, and it all of a sudden came to a halt. I was just wondering, should I continue? And also, I've tried to connect to my loved one, but I don't know whether she was aware I was trying to connect to her, or how that works.
So initially you asked, so with you, Karen, I get a little bit of dizziness, just a very small amount. I'm still trying to figure out what the dizziness means with people, but it's very, very minor. So to me, it could be that there's something in your energy field that needs to be resolved, or there's something, like if Alice or Paul, you want to jump in, because I'm still trying to decipher what it is. When spirit come to me, it's a different kind of dizziness, and so this one is very light. So initially you said, should you stop your mediumship? And I heard, no. Like spirit's like hands on hips, Wonder Woman pose. No, you shouldn't stop. You shouldn't stop. They feel like they don't want you to stop. Even if you are, even if you're in your head, kind of back and forth, if you should stop, then you certainly shouldn't. And you said you were trying to reach someone in the spirit world, and did she know that you were trying to reach her? She does know, and there's a painting that's just popped into my head, and I don't know the name of it, but it's maybe Paul or Alice would know, but it's like a religious painting, and there's two hands that are reaching down, one's from heaven, kind of thing. You would know if you saw it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I don't know what it's called. But yes, that's the person that you're trying to reach wants to easily make the connection as you do. So she is well aware. She just said that you just have to reach a little bit further.
Okay, I'll try.
You will. As soon as you said, I'll try, I heard you will.
Okay.
But when it's for ourselves, it's the hardest thing in the world, because that emotion just can sometimes be a bit of a block. because we want it so much, and we end up just getting the wanting, and we doubt ourselves. So don't worry. My dad, when my dad passed, it took 5 years for him to come through to me properly before I recognized that this was my dad. So that's a long time, isn't it? And I'm a medium, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I'm not very good at this because I'm not getting my dad. What my sister was getting him, I wasn't getting him. It took 5 years. So don't worry.
I just feel that, you know, because it was only like a year and a half ago, I still get very, very upset and very emotional. So the way I feel with that is that she sees that I'm getting upset and emotional, so she backs off for me to heal. I don't know if that's true or not.
Did you say your loved one in the spirit is getting emotional?
I am.
You are.
Yeah.
And she sees that I am getting emotional. So whether she's backing off for me to heal and try and deal with the grief better, I don't know.
Remember, Karen, though, the emotion that you've got is the emotion that she will have as well. Okay. Right. Because the feelings don't go away because you're in spirit world. You know, so I can remember when it was my mum, it took quite a little while, you know, for mediums to bring her through, because mum would try to come through, but then she would get really upset and someone else would have to step in. And then I would get really upset, you know. It's a healing process for us, but it's also a healing process for them too, okay? I mean,
I have had readings from other mediums, and she has come through, and basically it was, I think the first reading I had was about 3 months after she passed, but it was just so much of a shock that there was a bit of problems with me and her family. She lived over in Northern Ireland, so because of it was around about the time of COVID, I obviously couldn't get across, so there was the sort of the lost connection there right at the very end. So it was just, I don't know. It's like I say, I've tried really hard to see her. I don't know if that's a step too far, just to maybe talk to her first, then maybe want to see her. I don't know.
Sometimes it's nice actually just to look at a picture and talk that way.
I do that all the time, yeah.
Yeah, and you're reconnecting with them. They're hearing you. You're feeling that connection, and you're actually feeling them draw close to you.
Yes.
And it starts to open up more, and it can happen then at any time. You know, you know, when you can all of a sudden feel spirit coming around you, and then you just speak and you say, "Is that you, Mum or Dad?" Or you know, and you will receive something. But it is good to look at picture and just speak to them like you would speak to them. And then you're building that communication as it was, but even now it will actually be stronger. It will come strong. Okay. It's a new process for spirit as well, you know. It's a new process for them coming through as well. But do what makes you feel comfortable. And sometimes if you're sitting and you're wanting to see, and it's something different, you know. And sometimes you know, you can jump back a little bit when you do see, you know, because then you think, is that my imagination? You know, did my imagination create this? You know, you know, it's better just to build it up very slowly with what sits comfortable from the beginning, okay, and then let it open and expand from there.
What I'm a bit not scared of, but a couple of weeks after she had passed, I was at work and I looked to my right and I got the biggest fright in my life, and I actually jumped back, but there was nothing there. So I'm worried that she saw, well, that was obviously her coming through, and she thought, oh, Karen gets a fright, I won't go and see her again, or I won't visit her again, or I don't know if that. No.
Not at all. Not at all. You're dealing with a higher intelligence, okay? And
Right.
whether mom is new in spirit world, she's not on her own, okay? So
Okay.
she has teachers over there, and you are dealing with a higher intelligence. So absolutely no on that.
Well,
No.
my mom's still here, but it was my fiance that passed
Yeah,
over. So.
yeah. Whether
Yeah.
it's whoever it would be, you know,
Yeah,
and that goes
yeah,
for
yeah.
it goes for everybody, you know.
Absolutely. Okay.
So no, they wouldn't then just say, "Oh, I gave her a fright. I'll best not come back again." No, that
Right.
would not.
That was
would
in my
definitely
mind.
not happen. That would not
Yeah.
happen at all.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
But
Yeah.
they might be a
Miss
little bit more careful about how they come back the next time.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was. I couldn't believe it that night. It felt so good, but at the same time, because I wasn't expecting it,
That's right. Yeah.
jumped out my skin.
We're taken aback. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. But yeah, but thank you very much, everybody. That was wonderful.
Pleasure. Nice to meet you, Karen.
And you guys, and I will be back definitely.
Oh,
Thank you.
awesome. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Awesome. By the way, just before I quickly get somebody else up, did you know, Alice, hang on. Where is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is my little thing. Can you see that?
Oh. yeah. I know Alison. Yeah. I went to school with Alison in primary school. And we just about the past few years we just reconnected again. Yeah. So thank you very much, Alison.
Lovely.
Thank you.
I love stories like that. That's awesome. Okay, so we've got Debs. We got I think Tammy's been on already. We've got Debs and we got Steph in the background. Debs, don't go anywhere. We are going to come to you. Poor Debs has been in the background for a while, but Steph, she wants to know about angel numbers, so we're going to bring one in for Jane, and then we'll go back to Alice, and then I'll do one as well, and we'll get Debs in as well. Okay. Hi, Steph.
Hello, you're right.
Is your question about angel numbers?
Yeah. I just want to know what they want from me because
I can safely say this is Jane's department.
Yeah.
Above my pay grade. Okay.
So angel numbers, like you, I see 1111 a lot, and I'll see 1234 or 333, 444, that sort of thing. Angel numbers, they are specific to certain people. So when I see 1111, oh, she's gone. Oh, no, she's back.
Oh, was that me? That might be me.
Yeah, I think it was.
Sorry, I was trying to message that.
Okay, so when I see 1111, for me personally, what comes to my mind is to check where my thoughts are. You know, are they positive? Are they negative? Am I focusing too much on the future? Like, where exactly are my thoughts? I do have a book it's called Angel Numbers. I'm not going to say who it's by because there's controversy around her. Yeah, so I'm not going to say her name because there's not for live. But I can always send you like a private message as to what it is called. And inside of it, like 444, according to this lady, means that ascended masters are surrounding you, or that the universe loves you, sort of thing. So
yeah, because I always see either like it's either like double figures or they're like mirrored. It's either like 1 2 2 1 or 11 11 or like you say sort of thing. It's always
So
always
sometimes
mirrored.
if I have a difficult time making a decision, because I talk to the angels a lot, I will say, you know, show me 1111 if I'm to make this decision. Like, so I just sort of throw it out there, but I don't focus on looking for 1111. So maybe I'll be driving and the license plate ahead of me says 1111, that kind of thing. If you see, really with the angels, when you see a number, it's really what's the first thought that comes into your head. You know, so if you've asked them a specific question and you say 1221, you know, what does 1221 mean to you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's literally like I'll pick my phone up and it's like on like the clock sort of thing. That would be like the numbers and that. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm not looking for anything. I just pick my phone up and it's like, oh, it's that number again, sort of thing. So
yes,
yeah.
I've woken up at 12:34 a.m. and then, you know, it'll be daytime. It'll be 12:34 p.m. A lot of angel numbers are communications from the angels, just to kind of say, hey, Steph, we're here, kind of
Yeah.
thing. You're not alone. So
Right. Well, can you just ask them then? What do they want? What do they want with me?
I just heard they want you to pay
Question.
attention. That's what I just
what?
heard. They,
What do they want me to know?
see, angels are they can be tricky kind of thing, but I think a lot of people don't realize that everybody can communicate with angels. So it could be that they're asking you to communicate more. Like when I talk, I say angels such and such, or sometimes I'll say spirit, but mainly it's angels because I work with them more. You know, they're like, don't be afraid of what's to come. Don't read that in a bad, negative way. Nothing ominous, doom and gloom, nothing like that. But I feel like they want to connect more with you. So even if you just talk to them more, or I just heard bring them into the conversation, or you don't have to know their names. I don't know mine names. Together they're a collective anyways. But just know that they are with you. And I can certainly send you a private message as to what that book is called, because I'm not going to name it here.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Nope, not going to name it. But yeah, it just means that they're talking to you. They want to communicate with you, and they love you dearly, is what they're saying.
Who doesn't? You know.
Exactly.
I'm joking.
That's healthy. That's healthy.
Your mum loves you. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Your mum is watching.
It's like a fly that won't go away. No, I'm
That's
I'm joking.
Yeah, that's that. You're now cut out the wheel, Steph.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Awesome. Thanks for coming in, Steph. Is anyone, Alice, did you want to add anything to that? Because angel numbers are not really my thing. I don't really,
Really?
Yeah, we're lucky we got Jane. It gets right up there. So I'm just, that came out wrong, didn't it? So,
okay.
I'm here for you,
go.
Jane. Don't you worry. I'm here.
Thank you, Steph.
Take care, Steph. Thank you for
See you
coming on.
later. Bye.
Bye. So, Alice, did you want to do your contact? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, you're all right. You're fine. Okay. Let's see. I've got a gentleman stepping forward. He's quite stocky build. In fact, he looks a little bit like a wrestler. Okay, so I don't know if he did do wrestling or if it's just how he looks. He's also shown me tattoos. And he's got tattoos in both his arms as well. And he had a lot of he's not an old man. But he did have breathing difficulties. I feel he would have got out of breath quite easily. He's coughing as well. So I don't know if this was a lung problem or if he was asthmatic. But I know, and also, I can see sweat pouring off him here as well. But I feel I don't know if he was a wrestler or if he did heavy weights. But I'm picking up this as well with him. Okay. I also got he's talking about a son or a son-in-law. He's talking about him who's still here.
So Debs, I believe you know this contact.
Yeah, shall I fill you in?
Oh, hi, Debs. Were you in the waiting area as well? Yeah.
I think this might be a guy called Gary who I went out with quite a few years ago.
Okay.
He was actually a bouncer
yeah.
at a pub.
Yeah.
but he did do
Yeah.
a lot of gym
Don't
stuff
tell me
as
anything.
well. Yeah.
Okay, don't tell me anything. So
He has
so you understand I feel he did weights. I feel he
Yeah.
did weights. Okay. And do you understand he had tattoos in
Yeah.
his arms as well? I don't know what kind of tattoos they are, but he was showing me this, quite proud of them. And I know that he put up with no nonsense from people, but his presence could be quite you know, you would look and think, well, I wouldn't mess with him. Okay.
Yeah.
But yet I feel he had a heart of gold. Okay. And he would have gave you his last penny in his pocket. Okay. If you needed it. Okay. So I just feel maybe how he looked wasn't really how he was inside. Okay. I also feel he definitely was talking about a son. Okay. Or okay, because he was bringing this in as well. Now I know the name Bill or William is associated around him. Okay, I don't know who it is, but and I also got the name David as well. I got that name as well.
He's got a brother, David.
Okay. Yeah. So those names came forward. I know that he wasn't, as I said to you before, he wasn't an old man when he passed. But I feel he passed quite quickly and quite suddenly. And I also feel there was do you understand why he would be bringing me disturbance of the peace?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
Not with me.
No,
somebody else.
That's okay,
Somebody
because
else.
he's giving me disturbance of the peace. And I can see like a police car, or he's showing me a police message here as well. Also, he's just said if I was here, I would sort them all out. Okay, so I don't know what he means by that, but I'm only the messenger. So he's bringing this in too. He's also saying July is very relevant for a birthday or an anniversary. You know, so
it might have been his birthday.
Okay. Okay. Has he got a tooth missing?
No, he was a dental technician.
Oh, right, because he's showing me his teeth. Okay, he's showing me his he's showing me his teeth. Okay. Can you understand with him though? As I said, his passing was quick. It was quite sudden. But can you also understand? There was there's quite a strong significance about his passing, where I feel. Okay, I'm seeing someone putting flowers outside. Okay, and I feel there was quite a lot of flowers put outside. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
Okay, because he's just showing me this, and he's letting me know that he knows about it. He's seen this, and to pass on, you know, the gratitude of the thoughts and the love that were there for him. Okay. I also know he was a cheeky chappy as well. Okay. You know, but he could get away with it. Do you understand? You know, some things he could say, you know, he would get away with, whereas you and I would maybe say it and was like, we would not get away with it, but he could get away with it. Okay. You know, but I'll know he had a stubborn streak as well, though. Okay. You know, so when he dug his heels into something, you know, then you know, and I also know as well, he's just okay. Sorry, 2 seconds. You need to let go of the past. He's just said, okay, and start walking forward in a new direction.
Yeah.
But he's just said you can't live your life stuck in the past. Okay. And he's also bringing in about someone here whose memory is quite poor just now. Okay.
Right.
And I feel it's a lady he's talking about.
Okay. Right. I'm not sure if his mum is still alive or not, but it could possibly be her.
He's just, and I know it's someone in his family. Okay, but he's just saying, I know it's a lady. He's just giving me the feeling it's a lady. But he's also just said her memory is poor, and it's progressively getting worse. Okay.
Right.
Can you understand his dad's in spirit world?
Yeah.
Okay, because he said dad's with me.
Yeah.
Okay. And we've made our peace.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
I don't know. I don't know too much about him and his dad, how they got on or anything.
Yeah, he said we've made our peace. We've made our peace. Because I honestly feel they're closer now than they were when they were here.
Right.
Okay. Can you also understand why we'd be bringing in or mentioning sister? Okay. So has he got a sister? Because he's saying sister.
I don't think he's got a sister.
Okay. All right.
About my sister.
Is your sister and your sister knew him?
No.
No. Okay. Right. Let me just find out. Okay. Right. Can you take where your sister and you have stopped? There's a bit of a barrier going on between you at the moment.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm feeling a little bit of a wall starting to come up here between you and your sister. Okay. He's just making me feel here. He's showing me the wall going up. Okay. But he's also saying he wants to knock it down. All right. Because there was many walls, he said, with him and some other people that he wishes he'd knocked down before he passed.
Yeah.
Okay. And sorted out a few things that he wishes, if only I'd known, he said, I would have liked to have sorted out. Okay. But as I say, I do feel his passing was sudden and quick and was unexpected.
Yeah, definitely.
Unexpected.
Yeah, he was only 32.
Yeah, it was unexpected. Okay. He's also brought in the month of October for a birthday around that time as well. Okay. So he's brought this in as well. Okay. But can I just say he's came through to give you some strength just now. And he's also said here, don't show your weakness around someone. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that might be.
He says you do. He says you do. And he also just says, play your cards close to your chest.
Right.
Okay. About something new that you're thinking about doing. And I feel it's something to do with work or, or something new that you're thinking about doing. And he says, just keep your cards close to your chest on this, okay? Until everything's all tightly sealed up, okay?
Yeah, okay.
But he is still around you. And I just feel that he also wants to say the times that we did have were good. Remember those times.
Yeah.
Not the rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And this next month in February, there's something very significant about February.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
This man. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So please let me share this love from him to you. And I don't know if he's taking the Mickey here or not. But he's going like this. I actually feel he was taking. He was actually being funny, because he's laughing now. When he laughed, he had a roaring laugh. Okay, because I can hear it. And he's wanting to bring a little bit more laughter into your life. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
yeah, because it's all been because for a long time with me, it's all been career and work and everything. It's sort of felt like there's like an imbalance there, but I don't really know how to kind of change it, if that makes sense, you know.
Yeah. Is there somebody going on a honeymoon?
Not that I know of. No.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Let's talk about.
All right. I just kept.
No, I don't know anyone who's getting married or
Well,
anything.
I'm definitely getting a wedding and I'm getting a honeymoon.
Well, there you go.
It won't
He's
be me.
marrying you off. He's marrying you off. Then.
Definitely getting a wedding and a honeymoon.
Oh
Okay.
God.
Can we get an invite?
Can you take Italy? Can you take Italy?
I
Well,
can.
I've always
If
said-
not, if he doesn't, I will.
I've always said I'd like. I mean, I've always said I'd like to go to Italy. You know.
Yeah. I'm just getting a honeymoon.
But,
I'm getting a wedding, a honeymoon, and I'm getting Italy for you.
right.
And he just wanted to bring
Third
that
time
in.
lucky then.
Yeah.
I don't have a boyfriend, so I don't know. But that's what
He's got a
I
good, he's
spend
got
all
a
my
good sense of
time
humour.
studying and career sort of thing. So
Well, just remember what's been said. And who was that that put up? Was that Julie or somebody put up? I need a hat.
No,
for the
Julia
wedding.
put up. You need a hat. You need to get a hat. If I can see.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So just remember who brought that through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Please take his love. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
will do.
Take his love. And stop what?
Thank you. Yeah, I mean that's like the
Stop
first.
thinking about the time. You're saying stop thinking about the time.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just like
Okay.
because obviously I've had other people that I've been close to come through, like spirit, like my mum and dad come through a lot, and I've always thought it, that he has never come through at all with any message or anything, and you do think about the time with what happened to him because it happened at work.
Yeah.
And we worked
Yeah.
together, see. And you think back to that sort of time, really, But no, it's nice that he's finally, after all these years, contacted me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt, I felt though there was a little bit more than just a work colleague relationship between you. And
Oh
and
yeah,
him.
no, we went out. We
Oh,
went
yeah.
out together. We dated.
Yeah,
and
I know that. I know
Yeah.
that because he
Yeah.
told me. Yeah. I know Paul's sitting next to you, but can you also understand why he would be bringing in the name Paul as well?
And
I
there was,
feel it was his
there was another
friend.
guy we worked with called Paul.
Yeah, that's fine
yeah.
because he's just bringing that other name. Okay, he's bringing
Okay.
that other, just a little bit of evidence. Okay,
Right,
that's
yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Problem is, I'm also here. I don't know if you guys do this, but when other people are working, sometimes I hear spirit. I hear your link, and I hear what's being said, and I heard quite a few times, all work and no play.
Yeah.
All work and no
Definitely,
play.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes
It's
for a
just,
dull boy. So
trying to sort of know how to get out of the rut of it all, and
We should do a double link one night, Paul.
Really.
Absolutely. Well, we could try now, Alice, couldn't we? We'll say thank you to Debs, and we'll try double
Yeah.
link, shall we?
Yeah,
Let's do it live on there. There's two ways. There's two ways it'll go. It'll crush and burn,
Well,
or it'll be
I
brilliant.
don't think it won't because it naturally came through there,
Yeah.
for you, which to me is a sign from spirit saying that, because not everybody's compatible working double links together, so
Sharon's called it right.
eavesdropping Paul.
Nosy. Just nosy.
Yeah. Oh,
that's brilliant.
Yeah, no, that's
I
great.
think we should attempt a double
Thank
link. And thank you.
Thank you,
Debs,
Debs.
for coming.
Thank you,
Thank you for
darling.
being
Thank you.
patient. You've been waiting there about an hour.
Oh yes, I'm listening though. It's everyone else, so
Awesome.
it's still good.
Awesome. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks a
Thank
lot,
you.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So, shall we do a double link?
Yeah.
Actually, what am I talking about? How rude. I think we should do a treble link. Look at Jane's face. Fear and horror.
No, I'm happy to sit back and listen and watch.
Yeah, but
Okay.
You guys work differently than me. You work differently. So
That's true.
Yeah, but
That is
yeah, yeah, but you could
All's
still you could still add on as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, I actually get like bursts of pain, when people
Then
come on.
you're the
I'm
director.
getting,
You're the,
yeah,
you're the director.
I've been getting like body pains from people that have been coming on. So I'm like, oh, oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm obviously connecting somehow, but I'm receiving
Yeah.
more physical
Why
pain.
don't we all try then? Why don't we all try and connect as a?
All right.
I was going to say as a threesome, but that doesn't sound very good.
Oh boy. That's a different kind of show.
My fiance is watching. I'll be in trouble. Okay. Ladies, calm down.
Yeah, and my husband's downstairs, so.
Oh, it's past the
God,
9 o'clock
yeah.
watershed. We'll be all right. Okay. So who wants to kick it off? I've got someone with me straight away.
Right, you go for it.
So I have a really handsome young man with me. I know he has a brother. I know they're okay. Sorry, just had a slight distraction there, technical issue. I know there was travel. He wanted to travel the world. I do feel his life was cut really short. I also know he's talking about some sickness, like an underlying sickness he had. I'm not sure if it was a depression, but there's an underlying sickness he had for some time. I also know he would have loved his cars. I also know there's a car still here. I've got a private chat just popped up on here. Okay, so do you pick him up as well, guys? I know he talks about achievements. I know he would have been quite successful in life. I also know he's just used the word clean cut as well. He was a well respected young man. He there was the way he makes me feel that he was quite athletic as well. But I'm not sure if we're talking about athletics or whether he was just always on the go and very fit. I know
I've seen a man dressed in a suit, quite well dressed in a suit. Business like.
It could be in my son Suzanne's, but I know he wouldn't have gone far into his 20s. It would have been. I feel he'd been younger. I also know he would have dressed up occasionally, wearing a suit. Also, I know. He's talking about the 3 women. I know Mum is still here, and I'm not sure if they're sisters and grandmother, but he's given me the 3 women that are important to him. Could be for me, but Lee's put on there as well. Could be. Okay, there was 3 women that were important to him. Okay. Some was 35. So no, yeah, definitely Suzanne. Can't take that because he's in his early, I would say early 20s. That's what I'm picking up. And also, like I say, quite athletic. He would have also, there was another side to him where he would have liked to have relaxed and hung out, and he would have also worn, gosh, I've gone all American. So I've just heard sweatpants. So I'm not sure whether that's my contact giving me that.
I know somebody that this sounds like. I don't know if it's him though.
Okay, we'll carry on. Also, I know there was some kind of issue with a car or a car accident. I'm not sure how he passed yet, but he's talking about this, and he's telling me to keep going. That's why he just pushed me. There was an argument as well. There was an argument. There was a conflict in his life before passing. Would you understand that, Jane?
Yes.
And he's also asking to be forgiven. He would have been rash. He would have been rash and reacted rather than sat back, thought things through like an adult. He would have reacted spur of the moment. Yes. Okay. Also, now that's interesting because he's talking about your cancer. So this could be for you, Jane, which is quite unusual. I don't want to take over this, Alice, but how are you doing?
Okay. I could see a red car, but it looked like a sports car.
I don't know what kind of car he had.
I mean, just see a real flashy looking red car, shining, pristine looking car. Everything had to be, prestige,
So Tammy's also taking this information as well. Her son was 24 and he died in a car accident. Would you understand the rashness, though, Tammy? Him being quite rash, reactive, and explosive at times. Oh, but there's this two sides to him. There was this calmness and love of life, and but also this, we can also we lose our temper. Does this make sense, Tammy? Have I got the right time? I'm going to bring you in the studio, Tammy. Yeah. Does this make sense, Tammy? We can't hear you. You're still on mute.
Yeah, some of it does.
Oh, there you go. Do you understand? There's also someone that would have suffered with cancer since he's been gone. He's talking about
that. Cancer, but it could have look at. What about from the what am I talking? Liver. Someone passed from the liver.
Okay.
Liver.
I'm going to have to ask you to sit down, though, because that kind of like loses our connection a little bit. Yeah. Is that all right? If I can get you to sit down. Okay. Sorry to be a pain. I'll sound really strict. I'm really strict. It just helps with the contact, okay? Because actually, it makes me feel a little bit uneasy when I'm
makes me busy.
So if you can sit down, that'll be really great.
All right, I am going up here so no one can hear. Okay.
So I know. Do you understand the three women that were important to him in his life?
I
know Mom is important.
Me and my
and there's two other women.
My mom.
And I know there's another lady.
And then his girlfriend.
Okay, there's three people, and he keeps taking me to the mind of the three women in his life. Okay. Would you understand one of his friends being a bit naughty with a gun? Yeah. Okay, that's a very English way to put that.
I probably not. Yeah.
You picked up. So you carry on that on, Alice. What did you get?
I did. I seen that as well. I seen a friend. I don't know if they went out together shooting or whatever in the wild.
Probably so.
I don't know, but I can see this. Also heard the name Mark as well. So I felt he knew somebody called Mark, or maybe it was the mark for the gun.
Don't know, but I got they were not just shooting targets. They were messing around with guns.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I have a video of him shooting guns with his brothers.
Okay. But it's also in the woods because I'm being taken to the woods as well, and I'm seeing the trees, and I'm also seeing that. And forgive me for saying this, people that don't like guns, that it was good, wholesome fun.
Yes, exactly.
It was boys being boys.
Exactly.
And and it's quite. And I've literally just heard, "I love you, Mum. I love you, Mum."
Yeah.
Just a statement like that. I love you, Mum. So I believe I'm with the right person, Tammy. I think this is for you. He's talking about there's an anniversary around Easter time as well.
Yeah, I got April. I was picking up April. Yeah.
He's been with me all night because he's been saying in my ear all night about April.
I don't know.
There's an anniversary. There's an anniversary. There's an important anniversary coming up.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it his grandmother's?
Yeah, I was feeling into that. I was trying to get from him.
No. My grandmother that passed, his birthday was in April.
Okay. Well, he wants. Okay. Well, all right. Don't go too far with that.
Yeah.
I also know since he's been gone, there's a bit of a collage on the wall. Pictures have been put on the wall of him. Okay, yes. More than normal. More than normal. Okay,
yes.
They're pretty much everywhere. He loves it
everywhere.
I'm gonna say some of the pictures that he doesn't like, particularly because I'm being told that some are nice, some are not so nice. But that would be his sense of humor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He also is very much. I'm being told he's grown into a very mature young man. Very mature young man. Also, I've got to say this. I don't want to get him in trouble. Was he not allowed to smoke or didn't smoke?
Well, he did
I
smoke.
was going to say, well, he's just told me I'm still smoking from the other side.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I know someone told him to pack that filthy habit up.
Yeah. Hold on.
Like that, well, he says, it doesn't matter over here. I can do what I like.
Yep.
Okay. That's his indignation. That's the kind of his personality trying to come through with his message.
Yes.
Okay. And he's more about the joy than the sadness. He's being very matter of fact. Don't think of the sad those the times I was there. Think about the joy and the things that we did together and those memories being really important. There was one particular birthday, he's telling me, I'm not sure if I got this right, around his 17th birthday, that was really good. There was something special about his 17th going into those later teenage years. He's given me that. I know there was obviously the teenage awkwardness, but he's taking me into that particular time. There was something really special. There's all yeah, he just said girls in my ear.
Yes.
Okay. If he's referring to something else, I know it's gone past the watershed, but that's his personality. Yeah. Yeah. Alice, did you? Sorry, I'm taking it over. Carry
No,
on.
you're fine. No, you're fine. Fine. Yeah. I also am picking up though. There was times though he could get quite down on himself. Okay. And I don't know if it was drink or recreational use. But I feel
a lot of doubt in himself.
Yeah. That he used to pick himself up at times. Because he just brings that in a little bit, you know, and sorry for the worry that caused you at times. Okay. If you understand that. I think she's frozen.
Oh, well, she's frozen. Yeah, sorry, Tammy. Oh, I hope you haven't lost you, Tammy. Oh, bless you. Oh, no, because I had more as well. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, that is such a shame. Okay. We can leave.
There's lots of love coming out.
Yeah, should we just carry on, Alice? And if she might come back. Oh, she's back.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, no problem. Sorry, Alice, you were talking.
Yeah, so can you understand what I said about, I don't know if you heard that, but he could be quite down on himself at times, and I just felt that there was times it was either recreational drugs or drink or something he had to use, or both, to pick himself up. And he said he was sorry about the worry that caused you at times. And there's just a deep amount of sorrow there from him to you with this, and he wants to get that off his chest, you know, because he wants to say it to you.
Yeah. I just want to know if that peace and happy.
Well, he's when as Paul said, when he's growing, we can't give you proof or evidence of that, but you know what we can give you is definitely peace. He is at peace, and he's still you know, he was quite inquisitive young man. He liked to find out things, and even when he was young, you know, he had to pull things apart to see how they were all fixed. You know, well, he's still the same. He's still the same, you know, and more so where he is now, you know, he questions, you know, all the time, just like he did when he was here. Okay.
Would you also understand there was a particular cartoon that he used to like when he was a child, because he's given me memories, and there's also this like what looks like a cranky dog, and the cranky dog's a bit violent and hitting somebody over the head with a guitar. And I know he's got, and also forgive me, are you south of America? In the south of America? Central, because he's kind of referring to like a redneck kind of that kind of reference when it turned. Would you understand that?
I used to call him my undercover redneck.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
He just wants you, like, listen, there's a real sense with this young man of him being released like being taken out of a bottle, corks being released, and he's fulfilling everything that he wanted to do. The other thing, do you understand the connection with Paris as well with him? Somebody, I believe somebody here is off to Paris. He's giving me this connection to Paris. Really random, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you hold on to that? Because I know it's really good
Yeah.
proof when it pops up. Okay.
Yeah, I will.
I've just heard, does San Diego mean anything to you?
Yes, my brother-in-law just got married in San Diego.
Aw.
Yeah, I just heard him mention San Diego. I know
Yeah.
about San Diego. Okay.
Yeah, we used to live in California. That's where he was from.
Ah, awesome.
We love San Diego.
Awesome. Tammy, I hope that was okay.
Oh, that was
There's a lot of love coming from over there to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much.
And such a great sense of humor as well with
Yes,
him.
he did.
Yeah, he really
Yeah,
did.
I really appreciate that.
Our pleasure.
You're welcome. You're
But
welcome.
thank you for coming on.
Yeah.
Massive hug. Massive
Yes.
hug, sweetheart.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
I always feel guilty about dropping people out. I feel really bad.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah. It's so beautiful. We hold this energy from the spirit world. We're so lucky in the respect we feel their love. And for me, the holy grail of mediumship is trying to get that love, that feeling from their loved ones, that the sitter can feel that love. To me, that's the holy grail of mediumship. If you can go away from a reading knowing you felt the essence of a loved one, you've done your job. As far as I'm concerned.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Cool.
Well, this has been great fun, ladies.
It
It really
has.
has.
Yes.
We've
Yeah.
overrun. We've had a threesome, apparently, according to Alice. So I'm going to go before I start blushing. But it's been real good fun. We're back next week, aren't we?
Yes, but we have to pick somebody. We have to pick a
Oh,
winner.
yeah.
for
I'm
tonight.
back.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, come on.
Okay, thank you.
Jenny's the
Good pick.
director.
I know, I'm the director, so
So can I pick a newbie? Can I pick for a change? Can I pick someone for you, Alice? Someone
Yes.
that I don't recognize, somebody that's a newbie. There's a lot of newbies on here. Thank you, Carol. There's a lot of newbies. Absolutely. Thank you to all those that have shared. Thank you to everyone that's taken part. We always appreciate your support and your love. Candy, Casper, Sydney, Hector, Josie. I'm new. Well, congratulations, Candy. If you've shared, you've won a free half-hour reading. Are you in Sydney? I know it says Sydney, Hector, Josie, but it could actually be in America, actually.
Okay.
Wherever you're from, if you can how would someone contact you, Alice?
Yeah, well, they can contact me through the page, that my own page, Sparkle of Light Spiritual Center, or they can email me at alicetrevorrow@gmail.com. Candy Casper. Okay.
Candy Casper, congratulations. I'm not going to sing because that'll just kill the
And
night.
celebrations. Come
Yeah.
on, Jane.
And no.
Yeah. He's got
I'm
the
not
right
directing.
idea.
It's only for off camera where nobody can hear me.
When you get to a certain age, Jane, singing doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore.
Yeah, I haven't reached your guys' age yet, so. I can say that.
Oh dear. So okay. Thank you, everybody. It's lovely to see everyone. We'll be back next week. We will do more messages in the future. Don't worry. We will come back and do some more of those. We will also do the half hour at the end of the show next week. But thank you, everyone, for joining us. And we will see you again this time next week. Take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.